Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwath, and Shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. Now this lesson is going to be based on this article in regards to dangerous situation looms for the Northwest as intense winds could spread ongoing and new fires out of control. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will you're edified. It says a historic wildfire season is already gripping the Pacific Northwest, where nearly 2 million acres have burned. Now conditions could deteriorate rapidly in the days ahead as powerful winds threaten explosive fire growth, prompting warnings of a particularly dangerous stretch of fire weather. July has been an explosive month across the Pacific Northwest, with massive wildfires scorching the region. While the area continues to grapple with active fires, conditions are expected to become even more dangerous as a dry, cold front ushers in powerful winds capable of driving rapid, explosive fire growth. According to the National Interagency Fire Center, more than 50 large wildfires, each exceeding 100 acres, are actively burning across Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Montana. Together they have scorched more than 1.9 million acres, with Oregon alone accounting for 30 of those fires. Thousands of firefighters and support personnel have been deployed to battle the blazes, placing a significant strain on the nation's wildfire suppression resources. Across the U.S., 44,004 wildfires have ignited so far this year, scorching more than 4.8 million acres. Both totals run well above the 10-year-to-date averages of 34,340 fires and 3.63 million acres burned, marking the most active wildfire season at this point in the year since 2022. Across the Pacific Northwest and beyond, wildfire smoke is degrading air quality, with air quality alerts in effect for parts of the region through Monday. As long as the fires continue to burn, and especially if they grow, more smoke will be generated, allowing poor air quality to persist or worsen. Yeah, so hey, this is the time and season that we're in. The men of the Lord have been saying that things are gonna get worse in regards to the fires, the storms and tempests, the earthquakes, and sure enough, that's what's happening. The Lord is intensifying his judgments upon the earth. 2 Timothy 3:1, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And I have the definition of perilous here. It says the word perilous is an adjective that means extremely dangerous, hazardous, or full of grave risk. And with all the wildfires that are burning, not just here in the US, but in Canada, in France, in Spain, in other parts of the world, it's safe to say that it's an extremely dangerous situation. You got the powerful winds fueling the fires, you have the dry conditions, you have the heat waves. Like the Lord really just set up the perfect, recipe for these fires to just continue burning and to intensify, to cause more destruction. force more people to have to flee from their homes. And who knows? They may never have a home to come back to if that fire reaches their home. This is what these last days are going to continue to look like. Extreme fire danger, extreme storms and tempest danger, flooding danger, lightning danger, tornado, hurricane, typhoon danger, extreme hurricane danger. And welcome to the last days of Babylon and the last days of Esau's wicked rulership over the earth. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai of hosts, with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. And that's exactly what these wildfires are. And you know that the Lord is out here intensifying them because records are being broken. The previous record was like 3.63 million acres, and now it's past 4.8 million acres. So clearly things are getting worse. Just as the men of the Lord have been prophesying about, starting, of course, with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. But nobody wants to listen. Everybody wants to be like, oh, it's global warming, it's climate change. Like, this is the work of the Heavenly Father. This is the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You people have got to stop trying to give the credit that rightfully belongs to the Lord to someone else or something else. You see, in the Lord, He's only going to protect those who are doing righteously in His sight. He's not going to listen to these people who are out here being wicked, and they only want to send up prayers and try to call out to Him when they're going through something. But in any other case, they don't even acknowledge that the Lord exists. 1 Peter 3:12. For the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and His ears are open unto their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. And all of these people who blaspheme and scoff and scorn, the Lord is against them. These people who are out here drinking too much, abusing alcohol, these people who are drug dealers and drug users, the Lord is against them. These wicked women, the Lord is definitely against them. There's a lot of people that the Lord is against. And a lot of people that the Lord is going to bring judgment upon, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, financial. And in some of the ways in which the Lord is going to bring that judgment is through fire. Destroying people's homes, destroying people's business, killing people's loved ones. Psalm 7:11. Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. And that's right. And that's why judgment takes place every day. That's why people get wounded and killed every day. Because these wicked men, women, and children have to be punished for provoking the Lord unto wrath. You think it's all fun and games until the Lord sends those spirits of vengeance upon you. How 144. Barak the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But see, the Lord, He's never been playing with these people. The Lord is very patient, and He's long-suffering. And He has suffered watching the wickedness of these people for a long time. And now He's basically brought the belt out in the form of all of His judgments. And these people are getting hit left and right non-stop. And those hits are just going to keep coming because these people, they deserve it. Now these people are reaping what they've sown. And they better get used to it because it's not going to stop anytime soon. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakudash, the Wadi Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to our brothers who are still fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwath, which are the sincere sisters. And shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. I hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up, and Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord's will. Until next time, Shalom.